Welcome back to it, guys, in our morning show where we are talking arts and culture. And as we know, Hans de Veens is overseas giving us a hands-on approach to the culture across the diaspora. So good morning and welcome, Hans.
Happy Parang History Month to all of you all on TTT. And listen, I really appreciate what the Cropper Foundation is doing with the Safe Food Challenge, what they did. So big shouts going out to Omar and of course Zico for going the extra mile, and of course TTT for supporting that initiative. Well, Inka, how are things in Trinidad and Tobago?
Not as good as New York, apparently, because you're still there, you're still hands-on, and you're still checking out how they're celebrating things in the Panini. So what did that look like this time around with no parade for Labor Day?
Well, no parade for Labor Day. However, what seemed to happen is greater interest in the events that took place that day, because there were events on that day. One of the events on that day was Kes Is We in New York, which featured the likes of Nyla Blackman, Nadia Batson, Patrice Roberts. Voice was also on the show, of course, Iowa George and Farmer Nappy. Nice. So besides that, what we've seen is more celebration of Caribbean culture, and in particular, we're focusing on Trinidad and Tobago culture. So this time around, I'm actually going to show you one of the things that happened over the Labor Day weekend, because we focused on an element of our culture that sometimes people don't take the time to look at and appreciate for the beauty that it is.
Let's go.
Another important element of our culture is our national instrument, the steel pan. We caught up with Tobago-born ace pan arranger and player Duvon Stewart, who in 2019 won the Panorama Triple Crown with Defense Force Steel Orchestra in the small band category, Pan Elders in the medium category, and with BP Renegades in the large category.
Here with Duvon Stewart, outside Foot Locker. Let me know, how have things been going with you out here in New York?
It's like a relief, fresh air, where I can exhibit my skill, my talent, play music, connecting one of God's greatest language to human beings, you know. And being out here now is like, as I said, it's a whole revelation, man.
Yeah,
man. Ease up on the mind, because being back home for 16 months plus with no form of income or no form of being in a position to entertain the masses out there, it was kind of difficult. It was still in a toll, but yet still around. Prayers was the answer. Yeah. Prayers was the answer. Persevered, and I did what I had to do. And here I'm in the Big Apple.
Okay. What else are you doing in the U.S.?
Well, I'm spreading my talents all over the U.S.
Right.
I'm a steel pan soloist, arranger, a clinician. And I go about doing all these tricks. You know, I perform in all kind of events.
Right.
I do masterclass, lectures and workshops in high schools and universities as I'm out here.
Hold on. What are some of the universities and schools that you've done masterclasses in terms of pan?
Stanford University.
Cheese and natures.
Stanford University out in California, San Francisco. A lot of small high schools and stuff like that have steel pan programs going on. That I'm just being welcomed with the accolades and the things that has been going on for me, my internship and being a part of this steel pan movement, and just coming out here and just continue to give back and just to educate and to entertain.
And what has the feedback been like from some of the individuals that may not be familiar with the steel pan?
Man, it's a mind-blowing invention, creation that Trinidad and Tobago has at its disposal, and we are the biggest tool of it, just to come out here and spread it. And when we do things like these on a regular basis out here in the U.S., you know, because there's a lot of virgin territories or cities in the U.S. that have never seen this instrument at its full potential. Wow. And me doing it in San Francisco, doing it all over the West Coast and even in the East Coast, people are marveled by it. You know, the artistry, the camaraderie, the connection, the personality, and the person playing the music and stuff like that. You know, it's well received, well received.
However, further down Fulton Street, another element of Trinidad and Tobago culture shines.
A&A Bake and Doubles. What's nice about this is, with doubles, you know we always must have a red solo. What else is nice about this? You can pay with your TT in Brooklyn.
With A&A Bake and Doubles Roti Shop. which was one of 5 restaurants to win the 2019 America's Classic Award. They earned praise from James Beard for serving and representing its community.
Noel, how long have you been out in New York?
31 years.
31 years.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what do you all really sell in this restaurant?
We really sell like doubles, roti, alpine, brick and saltfish, bacon, salmon. We serve a complete breakfast and lunch and dinners.
And what has the response been like?
Oh, tremendous.
Yeah.
With the Caribbean community, especially the Trinidadian, they give us this 100% support.
Great.
Yeah.
I know there's something special about your restaurant in terms of Trinidad currency. So tell us about that. How did that happen and what it really is?
You know, as a matter of fact, one day a guy came to the store and said, look, I have no money. I will have some TT currency. If you guys take that and give me a couple doubles, I said, oh, no problem. We do the exchange rate, and from there it went ahead with it.
Anything else you want people in Trinidad and Tobago to know about E&E?
I think when you come to New York, you must pay a visit to our locations.
Yeah.
It's like our home away from home. You guys can come and visit us. You don't have to come and buy nothing. You can come and meet people over here.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
anything you want to find out about Trinidad and you don't know, come to here and it's big and doubles. We get real information here. Before Trinidad, we get all the information here. Politics, anything about Trinidad we find it. We have people who we converse here all the time. My name is Noel. I would like to say hello to Trinidad and Tobago.
So from pan to doubles and solo, and by the way, somebody said it's supposed to be, well anyway, we'll get into that another day.
Supposed to be what?
They said doubles and apple J. Roti and
Well,
bread
you
solo.
know,
But we'll debate that
everybody has their
another
preference.
location because you're going to go somewhere else to keep being hands-on, right? Where can we see you next?
Well, next I'm actually going to show you all what went down in Kes Izwi and the interview, as promised, with Kes speaking about his potential upcoming album and many other things and surprises that he has in store. So there's a lot to come, and a lot of people have been asking me, is the doubles in E&E good? It's great. It's not good, it's great. And they also have salmon and shrimp doubles and other options as well. Just so you know.
Thanks for making us hungry hands. Right now you're going to cause a full riot in the studio because we don't have any. But thanks again for keeping your eyes and ears on, of course, and your hands on the culture. Till next time, that's how we're going to wrap up our arts and culture for today.